Hello, in this lesson we'll explore the types of machine learnings and understand how they work. So let's dive in. The first one is supervised machine learning. Supervised machine learning focuses on training models with labeled data. This means the training data includes both features like input values and the labels like an output values. The goal is to learn the relationship between features and labels so that the model can predict unknown labels in the future. There are two types of supervised machine learning. The first one is regression. Regression models predict numeric values, and here are some of the examples. Predicting the number of ice cream sold based on the temperature, rainfall, and wind speed. Estimating the selling price of property using size, number of bedrooms, and location. Calculating the car fuel efficiency based on the engine size, weight, and dimensions. Second one is classification. Classification models predict categories or classes and come into two forms. First one is binary classification. This involves two mutually exclusive outcomes. For instance, determining if a patient is at risk of diabetes based on the clinical measurement, predicting whether a bank customer will default on a loan, or identifying if a customer will respond positively to a marketing offer. The second one is a multi-class classification. Here, the model predicts one of several possible classes, like identifying the species of penguin or predicting the genre of a movie. In some cases, a model might support multi-label classification, where a single observation can belong to multiple categories. For instance, a movie might be both sci-fi and comedy. The second one is unsupervised machine learning. Unlike supervised machine learning, unsupervised learning trains models using only features. There are no labels. These algorithms find the relationship of patterns within the data. Like clustering. Clustering is the most common form of unsupervised learning. It groups similar observations based on shared features. For example, grouping flowers by size, number of leaves, and the number of petals. Segmenting customers based on the demographics and purchasing behavior. Clustering can also help define categories for later use in classifications. For instance, after clustering customers into groups, you might analyze and label them as high value, low frequency, or frequent, low value customers. These labels can then be used to train the classification model. So relating the features X to the labels Y, to tie it all together, in the ice cream sales example, whether measurement, temperature, rainfall, wind speed, etc. are the features and the number of ice cream sold is the label. For the diabetes predictions, patients' metrics like weight, glucose level are the features, and the risk of diabetes is 1 for at risk or 0 for not at risk is the label. In penguin species prediction, physical attributes like flipper length and the bill width are the features, while the species like Adelie is the label.